Reek for top spot. And Ryan Nugent-Hopkins 32 points, and Jeff Petrie has got 22 helpers. And up by Quick. Let's take a look at the keys to the game, brought to you by Ford. Drive one.
Well, for the Los Angeles Kings, we talked about them being second lowest in the Western Conference in goals that they've scored. They have to be net hungry tonight, get pucks to net. You saw an early one by King, just getting it through the traffic. It's worked, and they're going to need to do it more often down the stretch for them. And for the Edmonton Oilers, chip in charge. Get pucks in behind, get the forecheck established. You saw the fourth line go out there, and a good shift there.
By Jordan Eberle.
And now the Los Angeles Kings will hit their first power play here. Is great move by Doughty to get to the inside track, and Sam Gagner reaches out, goes to the box, 2 minutes for holding for the first power play on a struggling one for the Los Angeles Kings. Terrific shot off the bar. He gets a second opportunity on that shift. Jordan Eberle, no worse for wear. Next shift out, draws the penalty, driving wide on Andrei Kopitar. He'll head to the box, 2 minutes for tripping. So the second power play for Edmonton coming up here.
A power play that is ranked third at home and has now scored only 3 power play goals in its last 10 home games. They are 3 for 20.
That gives his team the 2-1 lead, shorthanded. So we talked about him only having 2 goals in his last 32 games played. Scores his 17th after 2 great chances. He gets back on the board with a big goal for his team.
Came into the
first goal of the game. Watch Andrei Kopitar in the slot here. Goes off his stick, deflects through the 5-hole of Nikolai Khabibulin. So a tricky one to start the game for Khabibulin, playing in his second game in the last 9 starts for Edmonton. Petrie here, just a little move to the front. Flipped it up over top of Nikolai Khabibulin. And the Los Angeles Kings, who have not scored many power play goals, only 3 in their last 12 games played, capitalize on this one here in the second.
Came into this game without a power play goal in their last 4, and now they have 1 of each. An even strength goal, a shorthand, and frustration for Sam Gagner.
No question, that little move again at the blue line. The first one by Hartikainen down the left-hand side goes to the middle. Right here, Sam Gagner has the puck. And that little move to go laterally across the blue line is just enough to put Hartikainen offside. So a little frustration there. But when you're on a drive, you want to gain the line with speed. You have to make sure you go straight to the line. When you have the room, make that move after you've gained offensive positioning in the zone.
I used to like when you said that when you were a winger, that puck would get chipped in, and it was your job to get there.
Yeah, if it's offside, it's the person with the puck's fault. Simple as that. You know what? When you're
trying to get you an update on his condition, Louis, your Eagles' eye spotted the fact that Jeff Petrie tipped that goal off the shot of Jeff Petrie. The Doughty let it go, and Williams and Kopitar will get the assist on that power play goal at 6:44. So Drew Doughty now has 10 on the season.
Game is get shots through in the dirty areas, and they have a heavy presence in front of Nikolai Khabibulin. It doesn't have to be a hard one. We saw the first one go in off the skate of Kopitar in front here. The quick redirection, Khabibulin watching it the whole way is able to make that save with Clifford bearing down from the left-hand side.
LA had 30 shots in Calgary on Wednesday. They've got 30 shots here. And the Oilers have just 1 shot so far in this third period with 10:39 left in it.
So in almost the last 70 minutes, the Los Angeles Kings have only allowed 15 shots against. They held Calgary Wednesday night to 4 in the third period and 11 through
at the blue line.
Current time 0 hours 3 minutes 38 seconds.
Coming up and connected with myself and Barry Davis, we'll update you on the Western Conference playoff scene,
including a huge loss from the Calgary Flames.
All right, boys, thanks very much. We'll have a complete post-game wrap, as you mentioned, from our game, and those guys will get you caught up in the world of sports. We'll get there in 50 seconds, regulation time. The Oilers